by frail brick now sounds like a drum that is hollow and quick. I held to the surface, I held to the line, but the fracture beneath is what tells me to fly. The falling ship, it moves in the dark, it rips through the anchor, it steals all the spark. The pressure is rising, a fever in stone. We're paying the price for the seeds we have sown. I measure the distance from where I stand now to the edge of the pit that awaits me somehow. I watch how you move and I see how you hide, the tremor that lives on the opposite side, the silent erosion, a killer so slow, it teaches you things that you don't want to know. The falling ships, it moves in the dark, it rips through the anchor, it steals all the spark. The pressure is rising, a fever in stone. We're paying the price for the seeds we have sown. You cannot repair this with woods or with wire. You cannot outrun the earth's buried fire. It's finally here, the promise of loss. We stand on the line and we pay any cost. This is the end. The break is total. Crumble. It pulls us under. Pulls us under. It is the end. No lie. I built a wall of perfect stone. I stood beside it all alone. You brought the hammer sharp and true and broke the boundary I trusted you to keep.
The mark is placed on every hit, the failure where your motive sits.
I keep the count, a morbid score of promises you tore and tore.
Your weakness is the engine room.
That drives my ship right into doom.
I am the watcher, cold and grim, witnessing your poison whim.
I didn't need your permission to leave you These lines never close.
They only scream.
That never cease. I am the heart that only every scar of volume, every scar evolves.
I forged this prison with my wrath.
I lost count after the thousands cut. Now the diagram is me. This is the load I carry now.
I'm on demand to watch you killed.
I'm a vessel built of broken bone.
A wound that will never be healed. I am the history.
me to oblivion. Cradle made of razors. The lullaby machine keeps spinning, hollow songs for the broken and grinning. Close your eyes to the whirring salvation. There's nothing here but automation. The lullaby machine, your final
Circuit board salvation in a motherless world. Transistor heartbeats, emotions unfold. Sleep now, precious puppet on digital strings. Your manufactured dreams have severed ways. Rock me to oblivion.
already gone.
Cradle made of razors.
Until the The lullaby machine keeps spinning, hollow songs for the broken and grinning. Close your eyes to the whirring salvation. There's nothing here but automation. The lullaby machine, your final sedation. Hush now, little malfunction. Your tears fuel the production. Count the rivets, not the sheep. The machine will make you weep.
Manufacture your faction. Broken protection. There's no resurrection in this art vision. Perfection.
The lullaby machine keeps spinning, hollow songs for the broken and grinning. Close your eyes to the whirring salvation. There's nothing here but automation. The lullaby machine, your final sedation.
The lullaby machine. Your dreams are obscene.
The lullaby I calculate the fraction point, the damage you did to me. A constant variable of deceit, predictable and free. I built my world on stable ground, you introduced the slide. This is the systemic breakdown, there's nowhere left to hide. Every word a flawed data stream, corrupted at the source. A predictable malfunction, following its course.
You want my end, I stop by. You want redemption.
Fucking late.
I see the motive at the root is fraud.
The terminal is flashing red, the system is exposed. creation was a lie. Geological devastation, tectonic obliteration. The universe compared to ash. Watch the Titan crash.
From the Golden Royal, the structured eye, nothing survives. All that remains inside.
Identity a temporary renter. The self is just a story that we tell. A comfortable and necessary hell.
Upset for with some substance, and wearing its wits against existence without purpose, being without purpose, hollow and decor, nothing more, formless, undefined, sorryless. This is the wreckage of being stripped of all feeling, fractured philosophy bleeding, purpose receding, staring into the hollow where a person used to stand, grasping at the concept within empty hands. This is the wreckage. This is the hollow. This is the question with nothing to follow. Claws embedded in my psyche, tearing at my sanity. The grip gets tighter every moment, feeds on my humanity. I try to pry the fingers loose, but they just multiply. 1,000 hands are dragging me toward an endless sky. Watch me drown in slow motion, watch me sink in this corrosion. Every struggle makes it stronger. Can't hold on much longer. Caught in dimension's eternal grasp,
I'm slipping away,
fighting but the whole will break or crack.
fading to gray. The more I resist, the deeper I fall. This is my purgatory, my permanent stop. Back to my vertebrae, pierced through my DNA, wired into every nerve. This is what
I deserve.
parasitic attachment that I cannot sever. Symbiotic suffering lasts forever. Feast on my existence at the cellular level, dancing with destruction, making deals with the devil. I can feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. It's the rotting on my cold, it's the rearing my mind.
Dimension's eternal grasp,
We're all prisoners here,
shackled to the aftermath.
drowning in fear. No escape from the verdict that was cast. Forever held by damnation's eternal grasp. Tick, tick, tick. Divine abandonment offers no relief. Consecrated vaults conceal the lie. The silent God was always meant to die. Worship emptiness, pray to the void. Sacred spaces where faith is destroyed. Knock, knock, is anyone there? Knock, knock, does anyone care? No one answers, no one hears. The crypt has swallowed all our prayers for years. Crypt will orgasm with faith, fearing silence. The altar cracks, the ceiling falls, the deity decomposes in these sacred halls. Stone lips speak no benediction, empty eyes give no conviction. The silent God is just a skeleton in ceremonial dress. The crypt contains nothing but our loneliness. Bury your hopes in consecrated ground. The silent God makes not a single sound. Entombed beneath our desperate pleas, a monument to divine disease. In the grip of silence, we bow to absence. No voice, no answer, just death and cancer. No voice, no answer, just death and cancer. Nothing. You ripped the sun right out of my sky, left me stumbling blind while you didn't even try to give a shit about the wreckage that you leave. You severed every lifeline, watch me cease to breathe. Now I'm crawling through the blackness that you made, choking on the emptiness where your light once stayed. You fucking destroyed me,
Then walked away.
severed from the light. You stole my soul, severed, left to fucking die. You killed the sky. You were my oxygen, now I suffocate. You were my reason, now there's only hate. Cut off from the only goddamn thing that kept me sane. You amputated hope and left me drowning in the pain. Every promise was a fucking lie you told. Now I'm trapped inside this nightmare in the freezing cold. You severed me so casually, so easily, left me bleeding out from your brutality. You were everything I had, now I'm going for getting mad.
You fucking abandoned me. You fucking from the light.
Forever in the night.
You killed everything inside.
I hope you fucking choke and die.
You fucking severed me. Can't breathe, can't fucking see. You fucking killed the light.
I'm drowning, drowning in the
meant to free. Each syllable designed to flee. The vibration hums the freaking sigh that shatters all coherence inside. The clearly living in the fog. A screaming chasm, one and seven. This is the fracture, the tearing sound, where everything we knew comes unbound. Set apart the structure yards again.
You said you treated with respect, understand. But the moment that I gave you all of me, you twisted it into something obscene.
You brought apart my chest with calculated force, ignored my screams, stayed on your course. Now I'm lying here exposed and raw. The carnage of your touch is all I saw.
I trusted you completely.
Fatal mistake.
You destroyed me so sweetly. Love was fake.
Tear my heart open, rip it from my chest.
Tear my heart open. Take what's left. You wanted to see me vulnerable and bare. Now I'm hemorrhaging and you don't care. I showed you where the fractures already were. You hammered them wider with your words a slur. Every insecurity I ever shared became ammunition when you no longer cared.
You excavated depths I didn't know existed, pulled out everything until I couldn't resist it. Left me gutted on the operating table, a cautionary tale, a broken fable.
I trusted you completely. You destroyed me so sweetly. As I pray, tear my heart open,
Rip it from my chest.
tear my heart open. Take what's left. You wanted to see me vulnerable and bare. Now I'm hemorrhaging and you don't care.
I gave you the key to every lock. You used it to increase the shock.
I handed you my beating heart.
You tore the fucking thing apart. You reached inside my chest cavity, ripped out what made me, me. You wanted total access granted. Now I'm traumatized and haunted.
You said you loved me as you dug inside. You said you'd save me while I bled and cried. You held my heart and crushed it in your fist. How did something beautiful become like this? Tear my heart open,
Rip it from my chest.
tear my heart open. Take what's left. You wanted to see me vulnerable and bare. Now I'm hemorrhaging and you don't care. Tear it open.
One apart.
Stole my heart.
Rip my heart.
Left me empty.
Cold and empty.
This is what you did to me. You tore my heart open, held it while it stopped. You tore my heart open and everything just I see the cracks running through your veins. veins, the same patterns that course through my remains. We're kindred spirits in this hellish place, both wearing torment on our face. You know the language that my wounds all speak. I understand the tears that stain your cheek. Two damaged entities that found each other here, united by our intimate fear.
I am the broken.
I am the curse.
Truth has awoken.
We are immersed. We are the broken and the cursed, shattered and the dead. We are the broken and the cursed. You'll never understand. We found each other in the aftermath, walking this destructive path. The broken and the cursed. Your scars tell stories that I recognize. I've lived through chapters written in your eyes. We don't need words to communicate the pain. We both survived the same acid rain. The world looks different through our shattered lens. We've seen the ugly truth that never ends. But in this twisted, devastating space, I finally found a familiar face.
I am the broken.
I am the curse.
Boundaries are open.
Nothing rehearsed. We are the broken and the cursed, shattered and the dead. We are the broken and the cursed. You'll never understand. We found each other in the aftermath, walking this destructive path. The broken and the cursed. In a world that tried to break us down, we refuse to drown. We are the proof that pain survives. We are the evidence of ruined love.
Your sides of pain stop. We refuse to die.
We raise the precedent. We are the evidence of ruined love.
Dispersed across the wasteland of my earth.
Drowning in our but we refuse to let it end this way. We claw through darkness every single day. We are the walking wounded, battle worn. We are the broken who were never more. We are the broken and the cursed, the shattered and the dead. We are the broken and the cursed. You'll never understand. We found each other in the aftermath, walking this destructive path. We are the broken, broken. We are the cursed. We are the worn out, worn out. We are the broken and the cursed. We are the broken and the cursed, finding meaning in the worst. We are the broken